Hello everyone and welcome. My name is NeXuS and I am about to embark on a quest into my past with a little game called The Treasure of USAS, which was a game by Konami, developed in 1987, I think it was. Well, we'll see it probably in the intro screen. But it was on the MSX2, which was one of my first, or it was my first, well, gaming console, I suppose. It wasn't technically a PC, so we'll call it a console. Yeah, and this is one of the games I played way back when, and I never actually finished it. So since I am somewhat of a completionist, I'm going to try to do so now, and hopefully give you guys a good show at it. I invite you to come along on this adventure. It is a puzzle platformer, I suppose, with some RPG elements in it. And well, the story will be explained, I think, in a moment. Let me just say this program I am using, this emulator for the MSX2, is called Blue MSX. You can see some of the developers right here in the bottom. Thank you guys for making all this possible. It is freeware, and if you feel like going back into the past, this is an excellent program to do so with. So, without further ado, that should be a familiar sight to people of my generation. And so is that, of course. Was a big name. Konami. Oh yeah. Of course, there was no mouse, so this is all going to be just the spacebar and the arrow keys, if I remember correctly. Yep, and 87 was correct as well. So, well, here we go. Oh, spoilers, spoilers! That was just, this is the start. And there we are. So yeah, that was the intro. Well, I was gonna read it out loud. I was afraid I might mess up, so I just let it roll. I hope you got the gist of it. We are, I suppose, we're archaeologists carrying weaponry, and we're looking for the treasure of USAS. And apparently, it's made out of a couple of parts, and we have to find each one. These are doors, and at the top screen you can see sort of a mini-map. So the blue spots are the doors, and there's a big red door which looks like a scary snake at the end, and this is blocked. So I do remember a lot of at least the first part, I think, so I'll give you a heads up. We have to enter all these doors, Doesn't matter in which order we do it, but we have to finish them all before we can enter the last one. And as you can probably tell, there are two characters. And in the intro we learned that one of them is called Wit and the other is Class. So let me just start off. Only one person may enter. Who will it be? So, these are my characters. Wit is the older brother, I suppose, with the gun. And Class is the younger one, which has karate at his disposal. So he has some close combat skills, and the other one's more ranged. But as you can also tell, there are some stats here to worry about. Speed and jump, to be precise. And Wit is a better jumper, while Class just is a lot faster. Now, these are upgradable during the game. So you can get a higher speed on Wit and you can get a higher jump on Class. So there's a bit of RPG elements, and I like that a lot. I mean, considering the time this was made, you have to keep in mind this was before, well, Nintendo, for one. I say that, but I might be wrong. Maybe we already had the NES, the first console. No, I have to look it up. Someone in the chat, let me know if I'm right or wrong on that. But it was before many of the big platformers were actually made. So bear that in mind as I take you through this retro experience. I always liked Class. I remember him the most. Maybe because I'm the younger brother myself. So here we go. Woohoo! Oh, this is the scene we got a bit of a spoiler of. This is the first level, as you can see. There are some, well, are they zombies? Mummies? They're not mummies, but they're definitely dead. They came out of this graveyard thingy. Oh! You just saw a little tear, and as you can maybe tell, I can now push this stone a lot faster and as if I wasn't sad. So that's a mechanic. In the game there are 4 different types of emotions, and in the top you can see the 4 of them represented by those Chinese symbols. Oh, let's try not to get hit. We are on a limited health frame. These are all points I'm just trying to collect right now. But let me first explain about the emotions. So you can see now the third one is red, and that's because that's the one I'm currently at. You can see me actually crying. So when I cry, I just kick stuff. That's what I do. And there are a couple of other emotions which I would get to. I will have to, because you have to be the proper emotion to enter the door at the end of the level. That's sort of the puzzly bit of it. So I have to find the first emotion, which I think is happy or normal. There's happy, normal, sad, and happy, normal, sad, and angry. These are nasty. Luckily, I'm very strong when I'm sad. It gives me strength. So I have to be happy, I think, to enter the... Well, there's angry down there at the bottom of this screen, but I don't need it. That's the one I need. So let's fall down here, and yay! Now I'm happy, and when I'm happy, I can suddenly do this. Woo! So now I'm actually have a ranged attack, which is awesome. And there's something else, which I will demonstrate to you what happens when you're happy. Ah, missed that. And that is... Let me just do that really cool right here. I can walk over gaps! Yay! It can be a problem sometimes, but that's pretty awesome. Especially if you're 7 years old, as I was at the time of me playing this for the first time. So now I can just stop over it. And I want to jump to get this one. And here's the door. So now I am opening the door. I can choose, if I so desire, to go back and get another emotion to fight this boss with. So here's the boss room. If I pick up the key, he will appear and I'll have to defeat him to win this level. I could, however, decide I would like a bit more coin. There's 20 right here. You probably figured out. The X's, they're the Roman numerals. So the V up there is 5, X's are 10, the 1s are 1, well, etc. I suppose. Not really sure how far up they would go, but I think there's gonna be C's in the future. So now I'll just pick up the key because I like being happy, so I'll try and defeat him while being thusly. This is where the button bashing commences, sort of. I don't think he can, yeah, he can't go through. Oh. So this is the first of the bosses. And jumped too early there. I was afraid I wasn't gonna walk over the edge far enough. Oh no, that's not good. I hope you guys already figured out that the VIT is my vitality, hence my health. Otherwise, I just explained it to you. You can feel. And yeah, it was always the thing to try to be in the air when the beam comes down and teleports me back to my friend. Yay, I made it, bro. It's all mine. So that's basically the gist of it. Of course, we're gonna get it's gonna get a lot more complicated deeper in. Let's skip one door just because we can. It's an open world after all. And take the other character. And I may show you, because I'm gonna probably think this is, yeah, can you see how much slower he actually walks? That's pretty annoying, to say the least. So what we're gonna do right now, you can see I've collected 107, and if I can, yeah, F1 was the proper button. So here's the upgrade screen. This can be accessed at any point in time, so even mid-battle, and there's no restrictions whatsoever. But these are the upgrades, and as you can probably tell, there's also the option for me to just buy health. So that's the thing, and it's only well, it's the only thing that I remember, at least, that can give me back my health. So as you can see, Kles was hurt a couple of times in my last level, and he didn't heal up or anything for finishing the level. So yeah, at some point you're gonna have to spend points in vitality to survive. And there's a speed you can upgrade, and there's the jump you can upgrade. But watch what happens if I buy this for 70. It doubles for the next. And if I die, which is a possibility, then you'll lose the upgrades. I won't spoil what else will happen, but we'll probably get to that. F1 is probably... And brings me back, yep. So let's see, I took the third door, so I have to be sad, which is in the up left of this screen. So that shouldn't be too hard to get. Oh yeah, so now I have a gun. Oh, and I'm being pursued by a new enemy, which is a ghost. And this is angry. So let me just take that and show you what I do when I get angry. I start flaming people. I'm burning them alive, because nothing gets my blood pressure down like a good barbecue. No. Ah, damn it. Yeah, as we learned from Mario, well, not. So there can only be 2 at a time, but if I kill one, the next one will spawn. It's good to know. Yeah, you can also jump on certain enemies and just squash them, as was previously. Oh, he's scared of my flame. Think of that. So this is a pretty decent range, as you can see, but it also means less damage. So there's that. Pick up those 20 points right there. Back up over 100. I don't want to spend too much though. I might need it for health. There's a happy down there, but I need to get up and back, I think. So yeah, already it's a bit more mazy. And there's gonna be traps and all kinds of things later on, so if you do stick with me, there's a lot more adventure up ahead. I'm thinking of doing 1 stage per video, so it'll be 5 videos. As you now I'm sad. Now I shoot tears out of my little gun, which you might think isn't as good as a flamethrower, and well, of course it isn't, especially not if you're a kid, but this does a lot more damage. So where previously I had to ram the spacebar 10 to 20 times, I just have to shoot them, in this case once, but a couple of times. So something to consider. So sad. Oh, another new enemy type. Flying skeletons. What will they think of next? These doggy thingies, if you get crushed below them, it's insta-death. If you get squashed between 2 heads, he said while perilously jumping over it, it's insta-death as well. So obviously the game is gonna try and screw me over, thusly, at some point. So far my ye old arrow skills are still available somewhere in there. This is a matter of timing, and as you can see, that was me trying to explain it before actually doing it. They don't always touch, so sometimes you have to jump, sometimes you don't have to jump. It can get pretty tricky, but as you might have already guessed by now, the rooms are, how do you say, they do reset. Why did I do that? And so far too. He is a jumper. So yeah, what I was saying, the rooms do reset, so every time I enter a screen anew, then the same process will start. So, as I can demonstrate quite niftily now by resetting that little spawn thing there. A little bit of screen tearing going on right there. Couldn't tell you if that's the emulator or just the oldness of it all. This was a jump one, but not that much of a jump one, and now I went he went and fell into the hole, lassie. Other way, no, this was what? I'm supposed to be down there somehow. No, see? Oh, I can't even see through my tears. No. Yes, no. Help! I lost my way. I thought I could just go through there. Did the level change somehow, or did I just go further back than I thought? Oh! Or did I go further back than I needed? Place your bets now. Yeah. This will at least get me there. Without being bitten by spiders. Thank you very much. It was always very annoying that each time you get hit, you also get this this throwback. So sometimes if that throwback puts you against the wall, you'll get stuck and get hit over and over again. So don't get stuck, NeXuS. Yeah. What would I do without me? This one I can walk, and this one I have to briefly jump. Yay. Yay! So I opened the door, I could go back and be happy, for instance. But I think I will risk it. Not sure which boss this will be. Can't remember the order of the doors. But for sad we get... Ooh, yeah, obviously. Mr. Crybaby. Go on then, cry. Oh, he's so sad. He's so sad and he's so dead in a moment. This will be your last fall! There we go. Oh! Too slow, Wit, too slow. Yay! 2 down, 2 to go. Let's go back. I like how he is kind of smiling with, even though, well, not in this picture. It's really good that even these are animated to your current state of emotion, which will be relevant in the final door, but we'll see that. Alright, so Wit got hit quite a bit. Yeah, that was proper English. Yay! I'm happy again. So we're gonna have to probably heal it up at some point. New here. Just some more eggs and larvae. Get them out of the way. Yeah, this was definitely the best state to be in. Even without the walking over gaps thing. Yeah, this is a problem. As you can tell, by me desperately trying, I can't move the rock when I'm happy. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Oh, but I don't need to, because I can walk the gap. And I need to be angry, so I don't... Well, I probably need to be sad, because I think there's gonna be some more boulders to push. Ah! Thought I was doing that pro, but alas, for me! Oh! See the... Did you notice how the 4 pickups were exactly on the pillars? Level design, awesome. And they don't respawn. Some of them actually respawn, and others do not. So, as you can see, I have no problem pushing rocks when I'm sad. One of my most special things to do, but I can't reach over gaps anymore. So that's pretty interesting. I haven't played many more games who actually use that mechanic in such a way, with the emotions giving you different abilities, and there are a couple, of course, but yeah, this was exactly what needed to be done. All on instinct. Yeah. You know, I bought something for wit, so I'm gonna buy a jump for class. Yeah. Just to keep that going, and I want to do that before I have to spend it all on Indeed. This way. So I can jump 2 blocks high, so I need at least 2. Ah, yeah, there they are. That was easy, but it is still the first stage. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but if you looked at the in the intro, you had a quick glimpse of the map, which had 5 distinct ruins on them. And fun fact, by the way, they are in fact real places that you are visiting. There are real ruins there, though I doubt they are as elaborate as these are. But it's all based on a bit of background of religion as well. USAS, the treasure of USAS. He's a Hindu god, I think. Bleep bleep. There's no XP in it for it, but so I have to be angry, and that's right here. And now yeah, this tomb seems to be broken. Can I get a dungeon master fix the tomb in aisle 3? Oh, there we go. He was just scared because I'm so angry. Get out of your grave. Yeah. Sorry, got a bit sidetracked there. But yeah, I was saying there are 5 stages, so with my plan of 1 stage per vid, it's gonna be 5 videos for the whole shebang. Let's open it up. See what's here. I think since it's so close anyway, I'm gonna pick up happy. That is, if I remember correctly, that this was the symbol for happy. Yep, happy. That's better. Blip. Loved the soundtrack, by the way. When I was a kid, it's I think it's the same composer as who did the Castlevania theme. So yeah, pretty awesome. Let's see where he spawns. He spawns up here. Who is it? Oh no, it's the Eater of Floors. Yep. Yay. So he's just gonna eat holes all through the level, and if you actually get all the way down, then you die instantly. Insta death, kind of like a roguelike. You also lose all your abilities, your upgrades. Yeah, final door. Don't really want to go with wit, to be perfectly honest with you guys, but I'll try to keep it mixed up a bit, so hopefully it stays entertaining for you guys. Don't think you've seen all the different emotions on him yet. Why won't you die? No, Dr. Jones, I expect you to die. Should be Mr. Bond for that reference, but I'm more of an Indiana Jones than a James Bond at the moment. So, begging your pardon, Mr. Bond. I hope I did a bit of sound checking. I hope you can actually hear the music well enough. to hear how awesome it is. I'm thinking. I should be not thinking over here, where I keep getting hit. What door did I take, guys? I took door number 4, so I need to not be angry. Do I want to be angry? Yeah. I only have 4 health. I'm angry as hell. Die! Yeah, you too. But he also has a special move on Happy, which I will show once we get to it. 15 points. We're up on 300. We're doing pretty okay in that department. And remember, I can press this button at any time, so as long as we have money we should have health. I can't reach that. That's another little, I don't know if you call that a mechanic. It probably has a different name to it. Ooh, that was a twofer. Often. And other than not entirely closing, they also sometimes go under stuff. Yeah, so this is the thing. If I stand on this, the door up there opens, and if I get off, you can see it slowly comes back up, and the door comes back down. So now I'm on a time frame. Have to get up before... Nope. Do not get crushed under the stone hound. Ah, that's not fair. He's immune when jumping. Oh. This one can't go under. This is also a little bit of nastiness. If you just... Like if I were to jump at the same time that thing comes down, it also counts as death. Oh, almost fell. Luckily the controls are responsive. Amazingly responsive, considering. I do still own an MSX2, but it would have been quite the hassle to actually do this on the original. Get a stream going and recording it all, so just doing it on the emulator for convenience. Alright, so the last one, let's see if I remember, it should be the block thrower. That's the one I haven't seen yet. Oh, he's gonna spawn downstairs. He could have spawned up, but he chose to do it down here. So this one's just gonna pop up wherever he feels like it, and if I hit the block before he gets out of the ground, it will disappear. If not, he will throw it down and eventually block up the entire level. So there's that. No! Dang it. Come on. Close to me, please. So this is something to remember. If I go in the 4th door with width, I should have like I should be angry. Ooh, he actually threw that all the way down. Because then I would have the range to hit him just from the center. Oh, yay, got him. Whew, close one though. Alright, so that's 4, which means I'm allowed to enter the boss room. Oh, obviously class. Cause he's so happy. Clap along if you feel. Alright, so this is the boss room. And there's one piece of the jewel of the treasure of USAS I seek, so let's grab it. And That's the boss, and that's kind of his heart thingy, which I have to hit. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Let's buy a little bit of health, because we're swimming in cash, and it would be a shame if I died here just for being stupid. Oh, come on. Yeah, here it comes. Oh, nah. No, not again. I will not buy more health. I will not cheat. You will die. Duck. Duck, duck, jump. Duck. Oh, yay. Righty then. That sounds like a victory tune. No more Pegu. Cutscene, cutscene. Oh no! Quick class, save your brother. Alright. Juba Ruins. So that says keyword, but it's basically the password for starting at level 2 or stage 2. And I think that's where I'm gonna leave off. So remember the password, guys, because we're gonna need it. It's the only way to return to where we left. There's no other save functionality. Well, there's probably one in the emulator, but there's none in the game itself. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope the sound levels were okay. If not, you can leave me a comment and I'll try to do better next time. So until then, thanks for watching and bye!